The continuous random variable x is uniformly distributed in the interval 4 to 12. State the PDF. Well, let's get a picture of what this looks like to start with. So we have our x-axis along here, and then f of x will be here. So between 4 and 12, it's going to be non-zero, and then it will be 0 everywhere else, like so. And of course, we can see that the width here is 8, and that means that this must be 1/8. So we can now state the PDF. We can say, well, f of x is going to be 1/8, and that will apply if x is between 4 and 12, and it will be 0 everywhere else. Now we've got some probabilities to determine. We can do this by integration, but with a rectangular distribution, all of the areas are rectangles anyway. Now the first one, probability x equals 7, we've mentioned on several occasions that with a continuous distribution, the probability of taking one particular value is always going to be 0. Probability that x is between 5 and 10. So there's 5. Let's say 10 is there. It's going to be the area of that rectangle. Well, the width there is 5. So 5 times 1/8 is 5/8. So the probability of being between 5 and 10 is 5/8. Then we've got a conditional probability. The probability that x is less than or equal to 7, given that x is between 5 and 10. Now remember, with conditional probability, the probability of A given B is equal to the probability of A and B divided by the probability of B. So what we have here is both conditions over just the second condition. So the probability that x is less than or equal to 7, given that x is between 5 and 10. So let's just make this really clear. Less than or equal to 7. Between 5 and 10. Both conditions means between 5 and 7. So that's going to be the probability that x is between 5 and 7 divided by the probability that x is between 5 and 10. So to be between 5 and 7, the width there is 2, so that's going to be 2/8. Between 5 and 10 we know is 5/8, and so that's going to give us 2/5.